Good morning. Let's see, we already have someone in here with us. Thank you for joining. Good morning, Justin. How you doing, man? Same here, bro. Busy, 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 busy. All right, let's look at the markets real quick. Of course, my view counter is still giving me issues on my live stream, so I'm not sure who is here and who is not. But if you are here, good morning, welcome. So we got the DXY back up above 91, but it looks like it might be trying to break support here. We'll definitely be watching that moving forward into the morning. Also, the TNX is back up above around 162 with the VIX above 18. Volatility still being low in the markets. Good morning, Justin and Krista. I see you in the voice chat. Um, per usual, I want to get back to looking at trades that you guys are looking at going into the week. If you don't have any, I have a few I want to look at myself. One of those being Mara, MARA. Um, Plug hit my scanner this morning, and so did DAL and UAL. Uh, Airlines are seeing a boost this morning, um, specifically Delta Airlines after they just signed a multi-year distribution agreement. Terms not disclosed though. Saw TLRY completed their merger with APHA. Um, and they closed their transaction there, so something to watch as well. They're currently sitting at 1834. I don't know if it's going to see some run off of the news. You know, people have been waiting on that merger for some time now. You definitely can expect uh, investors to jump on that. Right now, the SPY gapped up to about 419. I want to say 419.50. That's what I was thinking. Since pulled back down. Trading above its EMAs though, so I'm going to watch to see if we bounce off of those EMAs and continue pushing higher, or if these all-time highs are the peak of the market. IWM gapped up as well, sitting above its EMAs, and the Q gapped up to about 338.9 before finding some resistance right at that 55 EMA on the 30-minute. So that's what I'm watching there. I think if the Q comes down, it's going to bring the SPY with it. And IWM is just doing its own thing. So I'll be watching that as well. But you know, if we bounce off of the bottom EMAs and continue pushing higher, then I'll potentially be looking at calls on either individual stocks or the markets overall. I'm still not persuaded that I want to do swing trades, but I'm definitely looking at it this week. As we've seen the rotation out of value stocks into growth stocks, your bigger, larger caps stocks have really been holding up the markets for the most part. Things like Microsoft, Apple. Microsoft back down to 252. Apple currently sitting at 132, and Tesla is currently at 709. Of course, 695 has always been a key support level for Tesla, so it needs to hold above that level and find some support to continue pushing higher. For the most part, it's been trading sideways, in my opinion. As far as the price range that it's been between, which is about 650 and 750 or so. But it hadn't really done much. I mean, it gapped up to about 771. We saw that about a week or two ago. It just had earnings. Earnings just was reported on the 21st or 26th, excuse me, of April. And so maybe you'll see an IV crush reversal, where you'll see the IV start picking back up and kind of normalizing in that regard. But like I said, I'm not looking at the chat right now. IDX, okay. Let's have a gander at that thing. Let me pull it up here as well. Looking at it from TOS, I like it. Looks like you have a strong uptrend that it bounced out of around 21st, where it jumped from about 223 up to about 250. It's been riding upward since. Looks like it's found some resistance on the daily there. I'll pull it up here so you guys can look. I was looking on my TOS on my other screen. So I want to see it on the 4 hour real quick. Of course, it does have earnings coming up, so it's definitely something to watch going into it on the 17th. So we still have 2 weeks before. I've been tracking this thing pretty heavy. And I want to get rid of this here. But Using an alert. Oh, okay. I'll leave it there then. There must have been a reason. I was probably looking for it to go above that and then push an alert on it if it did. But what I want to see is about 327 is something I'll pay attention to on this one. For potential resistance, 325 areas, which actually I have a resistance level sitting at 338, which I would like to see it above before I would feel comfortable with it, doing anything. Um, as far as the lower indicators, implied volatility was down. Like I said, earnings coming out. Why is it showing two earnings dates? One in 31st of March and then the 17th of May. That's odd. It looks like they've done that before, though. It's their typical schedule. So, in accordance to how they performed, since last earnings last year around this time in May, we saw a dip down on it, and then that's when you saw that increased run going into June here. So I'd watch out for that. I do want to look at Mara. Bitcoin pushing back up. It's back up above 58.5 at least. You can see this nice cup and handle potentially about to form, where it just kind of takes off. If I was looking at Mara, I would watch Bitcoin, and you're seeing the same type of trend now. Actually, myself, let me just sell or buy one or the other. 254. Looking at getting back in DGB ETH. I have some Ethereum I'm holding on to, but I'm thinking about using that to buy some DigiBitcoin. Something that me and Jeff traded last week actually, and made some pretty good gains off of it for the most part. And it looks like it's right here at a key level. So I'm watching it before I buy into it. Make sure we're bouncing off of these levels, and that we don't break down. We played key resistance before. As you can see, we grinded against those numbers before it actually took off. I'm looking for it to actually grind above those numbers and then take off from there. Be much more confident in an additional trade because it had a great run on Friday. That was that run here that you see going in the end of day of Friday, and I got out about right here, and just placed it in Ethereum over the weekend and let that climb up, which Ethereum actually hit 31.38. I think it was a little bit higher than that at its peak, but doing real well, just sitting there. So I think I'm going to move that over to either DigiBitcoin, and the other one I was looking at was Chainlink. Chainlink is a pretty good coin. Has some strong moves. When it does move, the only thing that concerned me about it is that it traded so low below this support level, this key support level, around 12.925. It's currently trading at 12.853. I would have expected it to hold support there, but unfortunately it broke. I would want to look back a little bit more to see how it performed around these levels before. So it looks like 12.45 is another key support level that I'll be paying attention to. And it's been a while since it's been at these price points. I was trading Chainlink when it was $13 a coin in USD, that is, and now it's up to like 30. I want to say 36, 37, maybe even 35. I can look. Let me see. USD. Oh, it's all the way at 40 right now. So as far as USD, it's been performing well in comparison to Ethereum. Let me add that in there. I want to compare the price scale real quick. Yeah, you see the difference here. So you have a much better buying opportunity here um, to hop in there, but even showing some potential reversal if it breaks below that EMA to come back down and retest this support level here around the $38.74. So definitely watch that ADA. Let's compare that with Ethereum. Yeah, so you're seeing the same thing. Um, and I would assume that is because Ethereum itself is on a run. But as far as ADA USD, I'm looking pretty healthy. I was actually looking at it myself. Looks like it's going into this continuation pattern to retest this resistance level here around 140, 140.05, or 1405, excuse me. Um, Actually, to be precise, 141.092. I just realized I had a meeting in 15 minutes. But anyways, um, and I would watch it to about 154. So you can look at a 16-cent jump per coin that you own. I'm not sure how many coins you own. I could honestly get about, I don't even know the number off the top of my head, but I can look with what I'm playing with. I don't have much in my crypto account, but I am rebuilding it. Right about 136. Or I could get about 183 coins. I only have like $250 in my crypto account. So that times 16, or what is that? Not 19, 18 cents. Wouldn't make much. I'm like $33 jump myself, but depending on how strong your crypto wallet is, or how big it is, what I mean by strong, um, looks like a good play. Watch out for that harmonic candle right there. You see how we have this candle with the wick on top and then the drop there as well. It's a mini wick, so watch out there on the 4 hour, and that is on the 4 hour. So let's look down on the 30. Trading above the EMAs, breaking this resistance level once, lost traction, came back below, but bounced off the EMAs right here to continue pushing higher there. So it looks like it's getting a lot of traction and resistance right around that 137, 11, or 111. Just watch out for that going forward as well. Anything else you guys want to look at? Let me know. Have a gander. SPY back above 419. Looks like Q is currently working on 339. And IWM is back above 227. I'm going to go back to DXYs. It broke below 9110. Looks like it's losing traction. It seems like we see after hours that DXY will pick up, or extended hours rather, pre-market after hours. It'll pick up, and then once the market opens, it'll come back down throughout the day. TNX, it's like it bounced up to about 169, 170, close to that, going into the 29th. It's since been consolidating. Had a nice little bounce, but reversed still. And then the VIX. I'm interested in watching the VIX going forward a little bit more to see if we get back above those 20 levels. I'd like to break the VIX down a little bit more in depth. I see we have a few more people in the live stream. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, everyone. Hope you had a great weekend. Got some rest. Enjoyed some time with the family. In the money puts on SNDL. Let's look at that thing. And for the most part, SNDL's been trading below $1 again, and it looks like it bounced up to try that level one more time. Let me see. Let me dig in here a little bit. Pull out the indicators. Maximize the chart. pull out my comparisons. There we go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and hide everything. Alright, so let's have a gander at this thing. Actually, I'm just only gonna hide my drawings because I want to see what the indicators are showing me. I wouldn't be opposed to it, Justin. The thing I would think about is like it only has 87 cents to drop, right? So the delta wouldn't necessarily work in your favor because it doesn't have a lot of dollars to drop. Is how I would look at it. And honestly, a little bit. So I would be careful there. Anyways, we saw a lot of buying volume come in on the end of Friday, and going into after hours, and then we saw a lot of buying volume here, but not much selling volume to account for this buying volume here. So I think people are actually picking up sentiment on it for the most part. So I would watch that. Be careful with that one. So definitely watch out for that, Justin. What's up, Steven? How you doing, man? Good morning. DPW, we're making money. Are we? Oh yeah, I remember this was down to like $2 or something last week. It's back up $1, so up 50%. A little bit more than that. I think it was right flat at $2. So I think you said you loaded back up into this thing. Sold at a high. But yeah, DPW has 2% stake in BTX. Yes, sir. Caught it low too, and sold at a high and rebought on the dip. Nice. Nice. Good move. I know you're a DPW champion, man. Sure thing. Nice. BTX. Yeah, that thing took off, didn't it? Since 26. Oh man, what am I doing? I'm gonna slice my finger off this weekend. I'm sitting there chewing on it. Trip. Anyways, let's see what else is on the scanner. What's Plug doing over there? I see it's trading at 28.51. Looks like it's rounding off finally from this downfall it's been in. MOS earnings today after close. Are you still holding those MOS calls, Justin? That thing ran. Wow. I think I built a scanner specific to finding. Oh, still have the shares. Sell those today. Got you. That's some DPW calls. It was bought it while I was at 255. About 250 calls for next month. Nice. So you should be doing pretty well on those DPW calls. Surprised you're doing calls there, Steven. I'm just messing with you, man. Looks like I have a phone call here for work in the next 5 minutes, so of course we'll still be on the Discord call. I see not many people are in there this morning. Odd. I'm not sharing my screen either. I just realized that as well. Let me share my screen. I'm sorry. Over 100%. Nice. Oh, alright. So we're about to open in the next 2.5 minutes. I want to see what the markets are doing before we do. Declare somehow. Yeah. That is what I would call an equity option attack. Good morning. How you doing? Can't complain. Just getting the morning started. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna hop on this phone call for work. I just wanted to get with you guys this morning.
Good morning, guys.
To get caught up with the markets and see what's going on. I'll be on the Discord chat if you guys want to join me. If you're new here, thank you for joining us. We do this every morning about 7:30. You're more than welcome to join us on Discord and join the voice chat directly moving forward. We'll do this about 7:30, 8 o'clock Central Time. Other than that, if you have some feedbacks or questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I will start releasing more videos on my reviews for stocks going into the week. So look forward for those coming out. I know I haven't done it in a while. It's just been adjusting. But otherwise, thank you